April 12th, 2010. Hollow Creek. Population just under 4,000. At 8:05 a.m., a yellow school bus rolled out of Hollow Creek Middle School parking lot, carrying 30 students and 4 teachers. Their destination, the Whitford History Museum, 40 miles away. It was a day no one thought twice about. Parents waved from sidewalks, some with coffee cups in hand, others already heading to work. The bus never arrived. By noon, the museum was calling the school. By 2, the parents were calling the sheriff. And by sunset, the entire county was on alert. Search teams scoured the countryside for weeks. Helicopters swept the forest canopy. Divers dragged the riverbed. Nothing. No wreck. No debris. No bodies. Just gone. The official investigation stalled. The file was closed, labeled unresolved mass disappearance. But in Hollow Creek, the wound never healed. October 2015. Claire Danvers was on her second shift at Pine and Patch, a thrift store in the nearby town of Briar Hollow. She was sorting through a newly donated box of clothes when she pulled out a faded blue sweater. The name M. Riley was stitched in the collar, in careful, neat handwriting. Claire froze. She grew up in Hollow Creek. She knew that name, Michael Riley, 12 years old at the time of the disappearance. His picture had been on every missing poster. The sweater smelled faintly of pine. Claire didn't call her boss. She didn't post on social media. She took it straight to Sheriff Elias Brackett. At first, Brackett dismissed it. Old clothing turns up everywhere. But when forensics confirmed the fibers matched samples taken from Michael Riley's bedroom in 2010, the Hollow Creek case, officially dormant, roared back to life. The thrift shop's cameras showed a hooded man dropping the donation box at 3:12 a.m. His license plates were stolen. He was never identified. Inside the rest of the box, nothing remarkable until a notebook appeared. Cramped handwriting. Hand-drawn maps of Hollow Creek Forest. One section marked with a red X and a single word, entry. The marked location sat deep in the oldest section of the forest, where folklore spoke of abandoned mines. Beneath a mat of vines, Brackett's team found a rotting wooden hatch. The air that escaped was cold, metallic, and wrong. The ladder led to a narrow tunnel reinforced with warped timbers. Every few yards, hooks where lanterns once hung. Then the carvings began. Dozens of names scratched into the walls. Some matched the missing students. Others were much older. Detective Laura Keene dug through property records. She found a 40-acre section of the forest that had been sold 7 times in 3 decades, each time through a different shell company. Tracing it further back, the land was once part of the Whitford Institute, a so-called rehabilitation school shut down in 1962 after allegations of neglect, abuse, and unlicensed experiments on children. The records? Nearly all gone. Someone had erased the past. On their third descent into the tunnels, the team found a wide chamber supported by concrete pillars. In the center, an industrial elevator shaft, rusted and silent. Nearby, a collapsed passage revealed rows of small, barred rooms. In one, a pair of broken wire rim glasses. In another, a child's drawing of a bus, taped to the wall. A fragment of rope found in the tunnels tested positive for DNA from 2 missing students. Proof they had been alive after April 12th, 2010. When Brackett brought the results to the state attorney general's office, he was told to stand down. The reason? Ongoing classified operations. He didn't stand down. An anonymous source, a retired state investigator, confirmed the Whitford Institute's tunnels were not mines at all. They were part of a Cold War-era underground complex used for behavioral modification experiments on children. The program was supposedly dismantled in the 60s, but the source claimed it had never truly ended. The Hollow Creek bus, he said, was intercepted before reaching the museum. The students and teachers were taken underground. But why in 2010? The man refused to say, only that it was bigger than Hollow Creek and older than anyone alive. A week later, the source was found dead. Suicide, they said. That same night, the hatch in Hollow Creek Forest was destroyed. Bulldozers collapsed the entry, and a controlled burn erased what was left. In the sheriff's evidence room, the sweater, notebook, and rope vanished. The disappearance was closed again, officially unresolved. Today, Pine and Patch thrift store sits empty, dust on the windows, a rusted for lease sign in the door. Locals say that on still nights, if you stand in the forest where the hatch once lay, you can hear them, faint voices, echoing from somewhere deep below. 34 names, carved into the walls of a place no map will ever show, waiting for someone brave enough to read them.